there. I hope this goes full. Sorry, guys. Hello, 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 hello. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Is everybody in the building? Can you guys hear me? I want to make sure you guys can hear me. Where's my volume? Okay. Hi, everybody. Can you guys hear me? Somebody has to let me know if I'm getting heard around this piece. Shot heard around the world. Hey, everybody. I know I'm getting cursed out. So I want to start off by saying hi. Hi, everybody. I know y'all going to kill me. Y'all going to say, don't start with this here. Do not start with this here. And it got to a point, I don't even know why I wear wigs on my live, because I know I cannot leave them alone. Can you guys hear me? If you're here, somebody shoot me a thumbs up. Somebody say, hey, Khadijah, we can hear you. Let me know that I'm just not talking to myself, because my mic should be on. I fixed it, so I should be lit. But hi, everybody. It has been a time. And I know because it has been a time, folks are looking at me like, girl, you've been MIA and you know you owe. Which I do. I'm not even gonna lie. I know that I owe. I know I owe you guys dear DJs. I know I owe you guys show reviews. I know I owe. So I'm not even arguing about that. I just want to know also if folks want me to change my lighting, because sometimes, hold on, let me see if I can fix the lighting to folks' liking. But yeah, I know. It's the glare from my glasses too. That's what I think it is that's causing. I might have to take my glasses off because it's the glare from them, and I want you guys to hear me, but I also want mode. I like this mode. So hi everybody. Welcome. I know it's been a long time. I know you guys are over me because you haven't heard from me in a long time. I've been actually living my doggone life. So it's like I forgot about my people. And I don't want y'all to think I forgot about y'all. So we are going to get this thing freaking started. I got some stuff I want to talk about. I'm coming to the round table. Let me see. Folks are texting me, probably asking me, did you start the live yet? Yes, I started the live. Come on in. Okay. So first off, I want to say good to see you guys. I'm happy to be back. I had to take a break. I had to take a break because there were some things that I needed to seclude myself to take care of. And sometimes I find it very hard to stay focused. So I'm sorry, guys. This piece is going to annoy me. So because I find it very hard for me to stay focused, I realize that isolating myself sometimes helps me. Right? That helps me kind of focus and do the things that I need to do and so on and so forth, right? So sometimes if you guys don't hear from me, I don't want you to think it's because I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, y'all. I don't want you guys to think that it's because I'm like, okay, I'm too turned up for my YouTube family. No, I love my YouTube family, but sometimes I need a break because I have to go handle my scandal and get rich and do the things that I need to do, which requires focus, right? But I don't think that's fair. Although I have not been dropping show reviews and things of that nature, I have been dropping shorts. I have been dropping like Weigh-In Wednesday. I have been dropping Transformation Tuesday. Like I've been really holding it down to some degree. So I don't want to hear no, oh, I was locked out the game, stocked out the game. No, I was around. I just wasn't doing the things that I normally do, right? Which is like I wasn't doing show reviews and stuff like that because those things require a lot of time and patience. And sometimes I don't have the time to do that, right? So you would see me like, take a little break and do the things that I need to do for me to kind of get situations situated, right? So let me turn the ring on. Again, let me say hi. Also, the one thing you guys do know is that whenever we go live and we here talking our mess, you got to have your drinks. So do you guys have drinks? because I have different types of drinks, right? So this is actually vodka and cranberry that I'm gonna let sit for a few because I'm not ready to take any hard drinks. But I do have wine. I do have wine. I have Riesling. So I'll probably sip. Let me do away with the Riesling. Maybe I'll kill with the vodka, right? So what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's Tuesday. Today is April 11th. What prompted me to go live today is because April 11th marks my midway mark, right? So you guys know from November to February, I do the 100 days of healing. So from November 1st to February 9th, which is my birthday, I do 100 days of healing, right? So not only does that help me to kind of, fuel my energy for my birthday and get things on task, but also, it helps me to do some of my own healing work on a more deeper and spiritual level. So from November 1st to February 1st to February 9th is my 100 days of healing, right? So I got through my 100 days of healing. It was a beautiful thing. I had a really, really calm birthday. I enjoyed it, yada, 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 right? So now when my birthday was over, I realized that there's some things that I want to accomplish for this year. And I actually need a lot of, I'm sorry, you guys, something is in my eye. I actually need a lot of time, energy, focus, and patience to get it done. I was like, and one thing I do notice is that when I do my 100 days of healing, when I'm kind of calm and cool and collected and in my healing space, that's kind of the time that I really, really accomplish things. Like case in point, when I started my 100 days of healing in November, by the time the semester was over, I had got a dean's list. Right, my grades were so good that I had made the dean's list. So that is the beauty of me doing the 100 days of healing. Again, it helps me focus so good. That's why I always tell people, I know that Operation Heal 100 Hearts can be challenging for folks because the healing work is a lot of work, but it's worth it. It's worth it. If you really do the work, you will really, really get results. Right. And I'm really committed to helping folks do the work. So I always tell them, participate, do what you need to do. You need to be a better person. Operation Heal 100 Hearts works for you. So this time around, I said, okay, well, my 100 days of healing worked for me to my birthday. I was like, you know what, Khadijah, since you have some other things that you're trying to accomplish, how about you get on that journey again? How about you start another 100 days? Hi, Linda. How about you start another 100 days of healing? So I'm thinking about it and I'm like, should I do it? Should I do it? Should I do it? And I'm like, why not? Why not? You see how much you can get things accomplished when you do it. So why not do it again? So I said, F it, I'm going to do it. So February 20th, I started my 100 days over again. So from February 20th to May 31st is 100 days, right? So one of the things that I said that I would challenge myself with is I said, I will really, really take on the pescatarian life. Olinda, like this video. I would really, really take on the pescatarian life because I do say that I have weight loss goals that I want to get to, but then I'm always doing things to get in the way of me getting to those goals. So I'm like, how about you really try to participate in the pescatarian life? Because whenever you take meat out of your diet, you really, really focus on being healthy and things start to change physically for you. So why don't you, give that a try, Khadijah? And I'm saying to myself, wow, it's going to be challenging because I love chicken, especially jerk chicken. I love a good piece of steak every now and again, at least once a month, So what I was taking out, I knew would be like kind of a challenge for me. But I'm like, you know what? The goal during your 100 days is to challenge yourself. So how about, you stick with it, Khadijah, get it done and, do what you need to do. So at first I'm like, that's going to be a tad bit much, right? But then I said, that's what the 100 days of healing is about, challenging yourself and persevering through your challenges. So I said, okay, give it a try. Child, here we are at April 11th, and I am at day 50, the freaking halfway mark. And would you guys believe I have not eaten any meat other than fish? I have not had any meat other than fish, other than salmon. I've been eating salmon. Of course, I've been eating shrimp, one of my favorite foods in the world. And I've been eating What else? What else other fish I've been having? I'll have basa every now and again, a fried piece of basa. It's not my favorite, but I will do it. Red snapper. I've been having filet red snappers. I've been having those fried too. They taste so good. So and I like them better than whiting. I like them better than whiting. So I've been having them. And just trying my hand at different things and also trying like, getting my veggies up. So I've been doing a lot of cruciferous veggies. So therefore I'm having a lot of kale, a lot of cabbage, a lot of cauliflower, just things that, I have to really, really, really learn to start digesting so I can have a healthier diet. So I want to congratulate myself. I want to applaud myself. I'm so proud of myself that even times when I went to my mom's house, I still held it down and didn't eat any meat and did everything I needed to do. So that's starting the live off with good news. That's starting the live off with good news, which makes me feel good, which is how I wanted to start the live off because with the turn of events recently, I always just need some good news, right? We are now in second quarter. I have to take a sip for second quarter. Ladies and gentlemen, second quarter and or fourth quarter is never good to me. Second quarter and or fourth quarter is never good to me. And I don't know why. I don't know why. But for the past 4 or 5 years, second quarter and or fourth quarter have not been good to me, right? And that really frustrates me because I'm like, oh my God, what is happening those times of the years that make everything just turn upside down? So what I had kind of, figured out with second quarter is usually when Ramadan and Lent is. And I know, when you are on a path and walking with God and trying to focus on your spiritual journey, the devil will send distractions and God will also send challenges. So when things happen at those times and I'm, trying to hold on to my faith the most, I just kind of take it as, God just trying to challenge me to see how faithful I'm going to be, to see how well I'm going to ride this out. And I'm going to stick it through because, I'm really, really working on strengthening my relationship with God, right? So that's what I use for these months here. Like God is just challenging me because he knows, because he wants to know how serious I am with my walk with him. Okay, cool. Now, what happens fourth quarter? Fourth quarter is October to January, right? That's fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is the last quarter of the year, and it's October to January. For whatever reason, I can't tell you, some bad things happen in that quarter if it doesn't happen in the second. That's annoying. And I'm a person that likes to try to stay positive, right? I like to try to stay positive about things. I tell myself, like, don't get in a mindset of owning that, oh, second and fourth quarter is always bad for you. Like, don't even get yourself in that mindset. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't have wore the wig because now I'm fighting with the wig the whole damn life. Sorry. So I'm like, focus on, these are just little obstacles sent your way, but do what you need to do. Focus because you got a plan. You and God made that plan together. He actually made it for you. You just trying to follow through with it. Get on with the get on. But sometimes when those turn of events hit you, they are very traumatizing. They are very traumatizing, and they sometimes knock me off of the path because I'm so affected by the trauma. Right. So, I've had a rough week. It hasn't even been a full week. It's only been like 4 days, and it's been rough. But we'll get to that in the end of the video. We are not here to only talk about the bad. We are here to talk about the good because I have to stay focused, right? So let's start it from the top and let's run it down. Like I said, congratulations to me. 50 days as a pescatarian. I have not had any chicken, any steak, any ground turkey, any ground beef, no lamb chop, nothing. I genuinely stuck this ish out. And I'm very, very, very extremely proud of myself. And I'm very, very, very anxious to get to May 31st because I also want to see the transformation and my physique. We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that because it's about to be lit. It's about to be lit. And I'm excited about it being lit. The first 2 parts of it getting lit is done. This is just part number 3, and that's going to be grand opening, grand closing of my new, when they see the new DJ watch. Okay, body, right? So I'm excited about that. So June 1st, I have my doctor's appointment, my annual physical. So I'm excited about my physical because I'll do all my blood work then and I'll get to see how not eating any meat really what it really did to my body, right? I also hadn't been drinking. I just started back drinking last week when Lent was over. I didn't drink the whole month of March. Just gave myself a break, did what I needed to do, focus, been to going to the gym 4 days a week, working out at home, like really doing the damn thing, y'all. Really doing the damn thing. All right. So I keep me in prayer that by the time you see me out this summer, I'm much more in shape, much more toned, because this time I didn't shy away from the whole, oh, I'm only going to do cardio. No, I've been doing weightlifting. I've been doing strength training. I've been working on my core. Like I really gave this work I should have tried. Shout out to my Pookie, always there supporting me. We go to the gym together, always having my back, giving me workout regimens and offering to train me and, really having my back. So I'm excited for him to also enjoy the perks of the new physique. But in any event, just keep me in prayer that when you see me this summer, it'll be lit, right? Also, so let's move on because I want to let y'all know what I do and what I don't know. I'll start with social media, right? Because I'm going, right? One of the things I just said to y'all is that I have to focus when I need to get things done. And social media is a huge distraction for me. I know what y'all gonna say, but Khadijah, social media really assists you in running your business. And it does. It really does. It really does. So I can appreciate that. But it also distracts me. And although I would love, I would love, Healing Hearts is going to flourish, and all the other things that I have my hands in are going to flourish. I can't only rely on one thing making that happen. I have to trust that, these things are going to happen regardless. So I am going to return to social media, but not yet. Not yet. I'm not going to return yet because I still have some things that I want to do and I still want to remain focused. So I'm not going to return yet, but I do send you guys text messages and, I do update you on when I'm dropping YouTube videos. And it's just my prayer that you're sharing and liking and commenting and tuning in, and you don't have to wait to see me on social media because I still won't be there for quite some time, right? I owe you guys a dear DJ. I'm going to crank that out. Don't worry about it. Don't be stressed. I got y'all back. I know what y'all need. I know I owe y'all plenty because I haven't done any in a few. So I'm going to get that dear DJ to y'all as well. So don't stress yourself, okay? Okay. Now, what I will say is I don't know everything that's going on because I'm not on social media, right? So that's the thing. Social media is pretty much the news of the world nowadays. So if you're not there, you don't really know what's going on because it's like you're locked out of the world, right? So I don't know everything that folks are commenting about and what's popular, what's hip, what's trending. I don't know any of that. I do use my TikTok. So you can see me sometimes there. I don't post as much there. I post more on YouTube now. But I love TikTok and I am tuned in. I just don't follow everybody on TikTok that I follow on all my other social media platforms because I have most of you guys on every single platform. I don't need to see what you do on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat, on my what's it called? This damn thing called I just said. Made me lose my train of thought. Y'all know the app I'm talking about, but I don't need to see y'all on that too. Like that's overkill for me. Okay, I got you on this, I got you on that. I don't need you on TikTok as well, right? So don't be offended if you're following me on TikTok and you like, oh DJ, you ain't following me back. That's probably because I have you on every other social media platform. And 9 times out of 10, people are posting the same content on every one of their platforms. I already saw that on all 5 and 6 of your other platforms I have you on. I don't need to see it on TikTok as well. No shade though. And if you want to unfollow me because I don't follow you back, I get that. Some people take that very serious, so I'm not mad about that. I'm just saying that if I got you already on IG, Facebook, all these other places, don't be offended, right? Okay, so that's it and that's all. If you're new here, you just tuned in, make sure you go and like the video. Listen, I am day 50 of being a pescatarian, and child, I'm looking and feeling good. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. So thank you guys for your support. Thank you for weighing Wednesday, because I have been weighing in every Wednesday in March. And people was telling me, like, don't do it weekly, because it is, it's stressful. It's stressful when you weigh yourself so much, because different things can happen that can throw your weight loss off. It doesn't necessarily have to mean you're doing anything wrong. And I just was explaining to everybody that I do understand that I need to be more patient with myself, which I am now. But at that time, it was a goal in mind, to offset something first and then kind of pace myself, right? Because I need to be down to 180, actually 175 pounds by July 1st. So I'm in the fight. So I do have to constantly stay on top of my weight loss, because I have to lose this weight. Part 3 of my transformation is taking place this summer, and I have to be down to 175 to allow that to happen. If you want to know about my transformations, you have to go check out all my other transformation videos, so you'll know like what I'm talking about, because I won't go into that here, because then it will take too much time. Okay, so now let me ask. I know one of the things that I do see on YouTube, because I don't know if everything from Instagram transfers over to YouTube, but the things that have transferred over to YouTube, which you guys know I've been keeping abreast with, is reality shows, right? Y'all know I love, 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 love reality shows. I told you guys that's the first time that I realized how much healing other people besides me need, right? So reality shows is where I get to see how many people need healing hearts and how good I am in my gift. I be there yelling at the TV. Y'all should see how Pookie be looking at me. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? That's your issues from your mom and you're blaming it on your sister. Like, I take reality TV seriously, but in my mind, I'm like, giving these people therapy through the screen. Like, I don't know, but I love to watch it, right? So the last reality show that I seen YouTube going crazy about, which I have been watching, is the Xscape and SWV Queens of R. The Queens of R&B. Okay, so let me give you guys the long and the short of this. I'm not going through every episode. I'm not doing all of that. I'm going to tell you what I think the issue is. Hi, Melissa. I'm going to tell you what I think the issue is, and then I'm going to move on to the next subject, right? This is how I feel. Tamika and Latasha are sisters. Latasha is the older sister. I'm speaking from an older sister perspective, because I've been where Latasha is, and I've participated in some of those antics that Latasha participated in. That's why I know how this goes, right? So let me give you guys a long and a short of this, right? Latasha being the older sister and knowing that her sister looked up to her and wanted to, be close to her. So she knew in so many ways she could kind of get her way with her little sister. So she would bully that. She would basically bully that. Whatever she want to do, the sister going to be on board to do, because I look up to you. You my older sister. I love you. And I just want you to be proud of me and love me and let me be a part of your world. Right. And Latasha knew that. Latasha knew that, because if you pay attention to what they were saying in what Tamika kept saying, is like, me and my sister's close, and I always looked up to her. She knows that. She knows that, which is why she treats you how she treats you now, and how she treats you how she treated you back then, right? She knows she can kind of maneuver things and make them go her way, because you are so thirsty for that relationship. And granted, Latasha may be thirsty for it as well, but she just knows how to manipulate it a little better, right? So because of that, I got you on Smash, and now you go recruiting your friend Kandi. Now Kandi is younger than Latasha as well. So what Latasha, in my opinion, assumed was, I could get both these bitches under my wing and, have them do what I want them to do. But some of the ways that she was trying to do so, they weren't the best when they were younger. And Tamika would just fold under the pressure, because that's her sister, but Kandi didn't like it. So it always created friction between them. This is just my assumption from watching the show, how I feel things went. And I feel that way because it was even one interview where Latasha was talking to the brat, and the brat was interviewing Latasha's husband, and the brat was like, I was there on some tours where Kandi is calling her mother crying because you treating her bad and y'all not speaking to her. No, all of that was Tasha's manipulating way of saying, I want everything to go my way, so I got to get everybody under the wing. My name is not bossy for nothing. I definitely had issues. And I was the big sister like that. And I had a lot of little sisters because my cousins was considered my sisters. So now I can kind of navigate situations and get things to go my way so everybody could be on my side. And the ones that went against what I wanted to do, oh, they was out on the outskirts. You know, they was considered out the cool club. And they don't want to be considered out the cool club because that's where everybody else is at. Duh, I'm not stupid. So I recognize Tasha doing it. She was trying to do it to Kandi when Kandi was younger, and Kandi struggled with it because I don't want to be on the outskirts. I'm a young girl. I don't want you to be mad at me, but I also don't want to be under your wing. I don't want to do what you want to do, right? And I believe that went on up until they got older, and Kandi finally got tired of it. She found her own voice, and she started challenging Tasha up until a point where they said they had a physical altercation. And I think now, as an adult, Tasha don't want to have nothing to do with Kandi because she cannot put Kandi under the wing. And that is the issue she's having with Tamika. Tamika is finding her own voice and she's coming from under that wing, and Latasha does not like that. So because of that, all of the mean and spiteful shit that you do to your sister is because you want to control and manipulate her like you used to do when y'all was kids. And it's annoying. It's annoying with the passive aggressive stuff that you do and try to act like you're not doing it. Latasha, I see you. We see each other. I used to do the same things. I used to do the same things. I used to do the same things. It's a form of control and manipulation, and it's not right. It's not right. I praise God for the healing space that as I got older, I don't need to control and manipulate nobody else. I do my own thing. I do my own thing. And whatever everybody else does, I allow them to do. And if I think it's a good thing for them, I support them on it. And if I don't, I stand back and I allow them to do what they do. I don't go around and try to control or manipulate them to get on my side. And that's little kid behavior. That's little kid behavior. Tasha, grow up. Grow up. And that's all that is. And I felt so bad for Tamika on this last episode because even you could see, even though she came out with the receipts and she caught herself going up against her sister and Rocky and yada, 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 she still folded in the end. She still folded in the end. Latasha, can I talk to you? And now you pull it to the side and she looking at you like, bitch, what you want? Because she know you're going to fold before her. She's used to you doing that. She's used to you doing that. Now, one thing I will say that I do agree with that Latasha said is about the Rocky thing, right? I do think that Tamika feels a way about Rocky because just like Latasha feels, Tamika feels it's always been me and my sister. So now it's somebody else around, you listening to everything he's saying, you following everything he do, that's forging a wedge between me and you because F him. Girl, it's supposed to be just me and you. And that is, again, another form of little sister syndrome. I went through that as well because I remember when my older sister got with my nephew's dad, I felt a way about it because I was like, girl, you all in love and wanting to spend time with him. And I don't like this. We spend time together, you know. And then I had to realize that no, that's pretty much how life works. As you get older, you know, you go into a relationship and then you kind of start to maneuver things differently because of the relationship, grow up. Yeah, so that's the issue with Latasha and Tamika and Kandi. Kandi is, and Kandi is definitely not a bitch girl. Kandi got that spread. So Kandi definitely ain't getting under the wing now. Tasha know it's a dub for that. So because she know that, she creates all of this made up shit in her head to act like Kandi has a problem about, and every single time you see Kandi debunk them rumors on the show, like, or even on her speak on it, she like, you said this, but here's the receipts to show that what you're saying is not the truth. And Latasha, you are making those things up because you need a reason not to like her instead of just admitting that the reason why I can't stand you is because I can't boss you around. It's simple. And it's been like that since you guys were kids. And that's why you and your sister are struggling. That is why you and your sister are struggling. So that was really long and the short. I didn't really care about the beef between SWV and Xscape. I didn't care about Akbar V getting involved. Girl, you know what I see? I'm going to tell you something else that I noticed, right, too, that I think is a shame. This is why now, right now in this day and age, women at any age think it's okay to, you know, to have like the mean girl crew and to bicker and to have all this fucking drama because every week you watching on TV, bitches that of any age with drama. Basketball Wives, old bitches with drama. SW and Xscape, old bitches with drama. Like that's all these shows consist of. It's old bitches with drama. So that is why people think at 40 and 50 years old, you're supposed to still want smoke with another female. Girl, let me tell you something. And I said this a long time ago. When I was younger, I had a girl clique. I had a female clique from when I was a young fucking girl, about 12 years old. So I've had a lot of female friends. And um during the duration of that time, you have to prove yourself when you're in them cliques. So I did have to have fights. I did have to show, like, I'm one of the stand-up people in this clique, and I'm not gonna be in the background, yada yada yada, right? But that was happening from like 14 to maybe like 18, the latest. I'll even give myself 19, but I don't even want to say 19 because 19 is when I first got my serious job. And once I got that job, I was done with the antics, right? I won't lie, maybe around 21, 22, I had one more mishap with a female in the clique that we used to have, and it was drama then. But other than that, girl, I did that. I've been did that, man. I've been popped off. Like right now, I'm 41 years old. I have no desire or patience to have drama with another grown ass woman. I don't. If I don't like you, I stay away from you. Now, granted, if I don't bang with you and there's a little bit of gossip to have, I'll probably have that with my close friends about you because I don't fuck with you. But to say, like, when I see you in the street, I'm rolling my eyes and I'm stomping harder next to you and I'm getting drunk and trying to fight you. And girl, unless we are getting paid like Tommie and Natalie Nunn for an actual match that we're gonna have, I have nothing to prove. I have nothing to prove. I proved everything from 14 to maybe about 21 years old. I have no desire to prove anything at all. But when women and people are sitting around watching grown women still engage in this, that's why people think that's okay. It's not. It's not. It's corny and it's whack. But in any event, Xscape or SWV, I didn't have no time to see y'all old bitches bicker. That was corny. That was whack. It didn't interest me. So I moved along from that part of it. But I was interested in the family dynamic of Latasha and Tamika because it was very reminiscent of who I used to be. And I love the fact that when I see, some of my maybe current traits, maybe old traits in somebody, that I can identify that. And also I can identify the pain, about why they are in this space. So I just was looking at Natasha. She got on my goddamn nerves. Rocky gets on my goddamn nerves. Tamika didn't get on my nerves, but I felt like she needed to stand her ground because she will stand up, but she won't stand for long. She'll eventually fold because she wants the relationship with her sister. And I think that all women should work on their sibling relationships, but you cannot be the punching bag for your sibling. No, 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 no. So Tamika, I'm sorry. I don't know. For me, I understand you wanting to make amends, but she has to want that as well. And she has to also put the effort to make that happen. Because if not, then bitch, you would be my sister from over there. Okay. Okay, got it. Latasha. So that irked me. But I did tune it in. I did tune it in. What I did hear that I was sad to hear is that they won't be continuing on the tour, but SWV will be going on tour with Jodeci. I love Jodeci. I like SWV and Xscape. I don't know if I'm paying to go see them, but listen, got it. I was watching. That's what I heard, right? Oh my God. So this is what I want to talk about, right? So, okay. I didn't tap into the Real Housewives world universe until I started watching the Atlanta Girls. And I started watching them season 2, I believe. So when Kandi got there, I was there, right? I got there the same time Kandi was there. So I tuned in. I went back and watched season 1. And so I knew what was going on. And then I've been tuned in to Housewives ever since, right? I won't lie and say that I watched Atlanta these past 2 seasons as diligently as I normally would because I think y'all need Portia back. I think y'all need Phaedra back. I think whatchamacallit should go. Drew. I think Marlo could be demoted back down to a friend of the show. I think that Sheree, even though I love Sheree, but she should be demoted back to a friend of the show. And yeah, I think y'all should bring it on back with Phaedra and Portia because this was happening here. I know, Bravo, y'all can't do nothing about Nene, but maybe she could Skype in. I don't know because I feel like these people y'all have right now, they not getting the job done. So I'm not really watching. But anyway, so it kind of helped me to veer off into other Housewives franchises. So I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, I tried to watch Salt Lake City. I was not into that. I tried to watch Dubai. I wasn't into that. I tried to watch New York for 45 milliseconds. I wasn't into that. I'm still trying to kind of get into Beverly Hills, but it's first of all, it's too many seasons, and then also I think that Garcelle is the only Black woman on there now, because I think it wasn't a Black woman on these other seasons. And also, from what I get from it, Garcelle is broke. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. So not only do I watch these shows because of the healing, right? That I can see people needing, yada yada yada. I also watch it for like the glitz, the glamour, like okay, girl, like in my imaginary world, I would live like so and so, right? I didn't see anybody. Well, again, I didn't watch it good, so I'm not gonna say on Beverly Hills. I didn't really see anybody yet. And then from what I'm hearing, Garcelle just got there and she already got no spread. I don't want to watch a show where the only Black woman on there is the brokest one. No shade. I'm not into that. So I'm gonna give that a minute before I get back into it. But anyway, so one thing I did hear about folks in the headlines is Larsa. Larsa Pippen had been in the headline and in the headlines a lot and yada yada yada. I mean, me personally, I didn't really care about what she had going on. I knew it was like a feud with the Kardashians. Maybe I need to take these glasses. It was like a feud with the Kardashians, and you used to be an old friend, and all this nonsense, right? I didn't really know, but I do know her name kept being in the headlines. So I'm like, okay, what is she from? And they said, oh, Larsa is from Real Housewives of Miami. So I'm like, okay, let me tune in. They was like, oh, it's not on. I was like, oh shit, what happened? So they said that they have one on hiatus, yada yada yada, but they're back. So I'm like, oh, okay, they're back. They was like, yeah, they're back. So I said, well, let me go see what's going on. So I went back to watch it. I got me a new show. Oh my God. I am in love with the Real Housewives of Miami. I'm in love with the Real Housewives of Miami. So it's Alexia, Adriana, Nicole, Gertie, Marisol, who else? Larsa and Lisa, right? And a friend of the show, Kiki. I love the show. I love the cars which is drive. I love the place that they live. Alexia's. I think Pookie told me that Future lives in that building where Alexia lives. When the girl. Listen, Alexia and Lisa, y'all better come. Y'all better come and y'all better stay. Y'all better come and y'all better stay. Their places are gorgeous in Miami. Larsa just got a new place. It's not bad, but again, I'm just in love with Alexia and Lisa's home. I don't know how much of Lisa's home it will remain because I heard that Lisa and Lenny are getting a divorce. Y'all tune in. It just went off. So this what happened. Season 1 through 3, I think, aired from like 2011 to 2013, something like that. Then they went off the air. They just came back, I think, in 2022 or 2021, and they recorded season 4 and 5. I'm going to go back and watch season 1 through 3, but I only watched seasons 4 through 5, and I'm turned out. Nicole, yeah, man, it's sickening. It's sickening with these girls. It's sickening with the fashions. It's Louis this, Gucci that. It's sickening with the watches. It's sickening with the jewelry. It's sickening. It's sickening. It's sickening. It's sickening. Okay, it is sickening with these women. The shoes, the bags. It's sickening. It's sickening. The rides. It's sickening. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. They have 2 Black girls on there. One is Kiki. She's a friend of the show. The other is Gertie. She's actually on the show. She's a fire decorator. She's been in Vogue, Harper's Bazaar. Like, it's a good show. It's a good show. So I'm telling you guys, tune in. My favorite lady on the show is Alexia, but I like Alexia mixed with Marisol. So those 2 are my favorites. I know they're white. Actually, they're Spanish. They're Cuban. Why am I not picking the Black girl? I like Gertie, but Gertie's more modest. Gertie is one of, which I can identify with, right? She's one of the women where it's like, listen, it's not all about that type of stuff. I'm just trying to, be the best woman that I can be, and be the best mom, be the best wife, be the best in my career, and I'm a survivor. I gotta make it. I'm a survivor. I get that. I'm with the women empowerment. I am. I like that. But I'm also there for the fashions and the exotic homes and the Van Cleefs and the bags, the Birkins and the 5-level closets and the yes, yes, I'm here for all of that. And Alexia is serving, okay, serving, okay. Larsa. So let me say this, right? Shady ass Bravo. Flashback to Larsa season to Larsa season 3. Let me put my glasses because I had to put my glasses on. I said Larsa. Larsa. Who the fuck is that? I'm gonna post some before and afters. Larsa. If I would have been watching the show in 2013 or 11 or whatever time when it was out, and then they backed out this cast and said this is some, I would have said you're a fucking liar. You are a liar. This is not anybody from what? Larsa. I don't know whose face that was. I don't know whose face Larsa borrowed, but, in all fairness, right? When they broke down her relationship with the Kardashians, that is who face Larsa borrowed. That is who face, no, that is who face Larsa attempted to borrow because it's a knockoff version of that face. Yeah, I'm not into that. I'm not into that. FYI, ladies, and I just told you guys, I came from years of being in female cliques. Never I assumed the identity of another woman. Never. It's giving single white female. It's giving, no, you just do not assume the identity of another woman. It just should never happen. Now, in all fairness, do you have admiration for your women in your circle? Do you sometimes mimic some behaviors? Okay, I'll give you if you start using your homegirl lingo, or you may copy a style or two that she had, but do not assume the entire identity of another woman. Okay, ladies, because everyone is unique to who they are individually. So I don't need a knockoff clone of Khadijah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I need your own version of you so we can coexist, not another version of me. That's not it. That's not it. So Larsa, I see what you did, and she was very sensitive about talk like it, girl. Y'all go watch the last 2 new seasons of Real Housewives of Miami so we can talk, because that's going on my list. I'm going to be discussing that. I love it. I love it. Like I said, Alexia plus Marisol is Khadijah all the way. I love it. I love it. So that's what I'm tuned into. That's my new reality show. Please go watch. Go watch. It's so good, right? Real Housewives of Miami. What is going on? I told you guys about my social media. Oh, still in a book club. Book club is still blicking and clicking. This is what we're reading. We actually read a book by this author already, Colleen Hoover. This book is called It Ends With Us. I really like this book. So if you're into, and we're still going through the transformation of book club conversion into podcast, keep us in prayer that we're not on a reality show, okay? Okay, thank you, got it. So, yes, and you guys, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. I wanted to check in, tune in. I know I owe you guys a Khadijah. I got some other stuff I want to share. Who am I listening to? So last we spoke, I was tuned into Armand Wiggins. Still love Armand. I still listen to his content, but not as much because he really focuses on like the music scene, right? And I don't really focus on like Nicki and Lotto and all that stuff. I didn't pay attention to that. So now I'm listening to Gabor. His name is Andrew Gabor. Go subscribe to his channel. I love Gabor's commentary. He gives me like a funky Dineva, but with his own twist on it. So that's who content I've been watching on a regular now. I still watch Cocktails with the Queens. I still watch TGIF with Funky Dineva, Al Reynolds, and Claudia. I'm still tuned into those YouTube things. What other shows am I watching? I'm watching Bel Air. I'm watching Bel Air. I see Carlton is back on cocaine. I'm watching. Okay, got it. But I'm still tuned in. I'm tuned into the new season of YellowJackets. So, okay, keep me in prayer. Keep me in prayer because I do like YellowJackets, right? I do like YellowJackets, but I think that this season it needs to give a little more, and I think being on episode 3, I haven't witnessed the more. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to count it out. Because I think we're on episode 3. So I don't want to count it out. I still love Misty. She's still there. Elijah Wood is on it now. I love Elijah Wood from The Good Son, right? So I'm trying to really keep YellowJackets in prayer. But we're on episode 3 and okay. Power is back. I'm tuned in. You know what issue I'm having, right? This is the issue that I'm having, right? I, again, don't give a damn who don't like it. I'm going to say it, right? Pushing this sexual content, this provocative sexual content on television annoys me. It annoys me. When I was younger, a couple would just kiss and then they would go behind the screen and then you would just assume what happened. But this whole, you have to see them take their clothes off, you have to see the prosthetic dick. Like, why? Right? But another thing that's starting to annoy me about Power is that they are starting to show more and more of they're starting to really show only the male on male sex scenes, right? So not only are you giving out these provocative sex scenes on a show that we really don't need to see. This is a drug dealing show. We don't need to see about that. What we need to see is the drip and the drug sales and the violence. We don't need the sex. But y'all are hell bent on putting the sex scenes in and only the male on male. Mary and that Spanish nigga don't fuck. Oh, excuse me. Listen, that had to be said. Mary and Poppy do not fuck. Okay? Y'all saw Mary and Poppy fuck? Did you even see Mary put on the lingerie for Poppy? But every minute you see a Drew nailing somebody to the cross. You don't even see what's my boy name? Kane. You don't even see Kane with no holes. He's supposed to be like the gangster of the show. When do Tariq and Effie screw? Okay, so come on. Courtney, are you still there? 50, have you checked out? What is going on? Come on. Melissa, don't laugh. This is serious. Every minute you see a boy on boy back shot on the ground, up and down, horsing around. Okay. We get it. We don't want to X out. I got it. How about we just take out all of the provocative sex scenes, period, and it's only male on male ones. But anyway, how about we just take them out? We don't even need no female male ones. We don't need any of them. We give us the drip, give us the violence, give us the drug dealing. Listen. Dang, I don't even listen. Come, please, okay, please. You ain't see fucking Mary give a hickey or nothing. I'm over this shit. But anyway, so but I'm watching Power and I'm peeking. I don't want to see no sex scenes. I don't want to see sex, pale ass. I don't want to see none of that. I don't want to see. Y'all ain't even listen. Y'all not even being good to us and showing us meth in the gym working out. You know, come on now. Fucking lawyer suits don't even be tight enough for you to see his biceps. I'm over it, Power. So, and don't try to give me no, you, so we can only show, y'all not showing no male to female sex scenes. They're not showing none of them. Let's be clear, y'all not showing them. The one time it looked like Diana was about to get some from the intern or the teacher's aide or whatever the hell he is, that fell by the wayside. So miss me with all of it. Miss me with all of it. I don't want to see none of it. I don't need no sex scenes. You could let people kiss and let them go behind the door, and we'll just assume that they fuck. Okay, but other than that, we don't need to see it. We don't need to see it. That's just the FYI PSA, right? So, but I am tuned into power, right? Basketball wives, I'm tuned in and out. Okay, okay. And Malaysian are left too, so I can't. What I did think that they were going to show that I was very interested in seeing, but it looks like it's not going to happen. I thought they were going to show when Brooke's daughter passed away, and I really, really, not to say I don't want to say I was obsessed with seeing it, but I did want to see because Brooke shows up as so nice on the show and so mature. So I just wanted to see because she's already kind of going through the process of like a little grieving stage with her possibly ending her marriage. So I wanted to see what it was going to look like if Brooke and the man, I mean, a daughter, what would happen. I mean, I thought they were going to show Brooke's daughters passing away on the show, but I think the season might end before we get to that. Which, in all fairness to Brooke, I want to respect her privacy. It's just horrible. Her daughter passed away in a car accident. It was horrible. I was still on social media when that happened. So, she put up so many posts and pictures. It broke my heart for her. Young girl, just, it was sad. So, okay, so I'm watching that, right? I'm watching YellowJackets. I'm watching Bel Air. I'm watching Power. I'm watching, what else? They said Love and Marriage Huntsville came back. So I'm going to tune into that. I'm going to, this is what I am going to get into. And I know we're going to fight about it, but I'm going to watch it tomorrow and go live about it. It's a part 998th volume of R. Kelly's documentary. Again, all of those people, parents, children, R. Kelly, the team he had, the producers, every goddamn body, need healing hearts. So I gotta watch to see who heart I would heal first and what feedback I would give. So I'm gonna start tonight when Pookie goes to sleep because he's not into that. So I'm gonna start tonight watching that. He's into Snowfall. I don't watch Snowfall, but I heard from you guys it's really good. What else am I watching? Nothing much. That's pretty much it for the gist of my shows. Again, I'm listening to Andrew Gabor, his YouTube channel. He does really good, funny commentary. I heard that Tory Lanez went back to court. He lost. Moving right along, I heard that Tasha K lost her situation. I can't remember the word at this point. Situation with Kandi. Okay. I'm watching Baddies West. Okay. I am TeamStunnaGirl, right? But I will preface that with saying StunnaGirl does need healing hearts. But in all fairness to StunnaGirl, she does need healing hearts. But from what because I did hear her in an interview, she said she's kind of been locked up since she was a little teenager, yada, yada, yada. For the level of trauma that she experienced, I think how she conducts herself on the show is really good, considering the level of trauma she's been through. It's not good for a regular person, right, who has not had any trauma, right? But it is good for a person who has been through the trauma that she's been through. I will say I do like about StunnaGirl is like, don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. I like StunnaGirl. I'm not into Biggie. I'm going to try to get a video of my coworker Melissa imitating Biggie. And when I tell you I fell down and hollered, Pookie was like, I do not want to hear this one syllable Spanish anymore. Like, no, it's a no for me. Rolly, I do like the personality. I do love the personality of Rolly. What I don't love is the amount of effort that Rolly puts into her appearance. I don't love that. But I do love Rolly, and I think that this is one of the reasons why she also would get a pass, because she did say, look at Melissa, okay. Melissa, leave me alone. This is what I will say about Rolly. She did talk about her depression. You can tell. You can tell. You can tell. And again, it shows up in her appearance. So she needs Operation Heal 100 Hearts. So Rolly can definitely get a pass for me. And I could work with how she is as a person, right? So I won't fall for that. No. Low, I like Low. I just think that Low spent all her money coming to the Bad Girls Club, so Low needs to know on a consistent basis when her money's coming in, right? So I like Low. It just comes across a little teeny bit thirsty, but I like Low. I like Low. I like Low. The DJ, the DJ. The DJ, I think maybe you just like the resident coochie eat or something. Like, I think you just sit in the living room, and whoever went their coochie ate that night, they just call you in the room. Like, I don't think the DJ. God forgive me. God bless the DJ. I can't. Krishan, listen. Y'all already know I cannot. If the tooth is not going to be involved, neither am I. So I'm not dealing with that. Who else is there? Razor. The only reason why I want to give Razor a pass, because I knew a Razor. Right? I knew a Razor, right? The only thing that I don't like about those people is, the very next day, you turn it to somebody else, and you looking at everybody else when they describing how much of a fucking nut you were the night before, like they're crazy. Sweetie, I'm sorry. That was you. I know today that's not you, but let me show you who you were yesterday. Unbelievable. Like, I just I own businesses, and like, how did oh my God, like, I gotta chill. Yeah, we told you had to chill last night, and you still had an exorcism. So I'm not into Razor. I'm not into that. Don't come the next day trying to act like everybody else is bugging out by showing you who the fuck you are. So I was looking at Razor like, just move. I do not think Miss Kitty or Miss Cat or Miss Litter or whatever. Girl, what you here for? What are you here for? The top of you look like a midget. The only real thing that I seen happen with you is you had a meltdown about K-Slay, which, I definitely can understand. He meant a lot to. He definitely contributed to a lot of the careers of a lot of people. So God bless K-Slay. That was sad to hear he passed with COVID. But Miss Cat. I know they hired you to be Miss StunnaGirl's babysitter, but that didn't even work for you because you let her get fucking 5 fights. Like, I just think you needed to go. But from what I hear from the old Bad Girls Club, you was that girl. Okay, well, you have to revert back to back then. I'm not into that. So I was just looking like, why is she here? I think that Tommie, I think that VH1 told you to go to hell because they called you an alcoholic bitch. So you had to find another place to get your bag. I'm not mad, Tommie, at you seeking a different location to make money. I could never, ever, ever, ever be upset about that, right? What the fuck I will say is you are too old to be doing anything for money. Right? Because granted, I'm not going to lie. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not even saying I condone. But I can give a pass to young girls making an ass out of themselves to make money, right? Because, that's what you do when you're young. You belligerent. You ain't got a care in the world. You turned up. You don't care what they going to do. I could do a little bit. I got a year. I got a 1 and 3 in me. It's up and it's stuck. I'm not mad about that. I'll even go the extra mile and give a woman to 30 to still be ignorant, belligerent, and so on and so forth. But once you meet that 30 plus mark and you have children, you can't be doing anything for money. You cannot be doing anything for money. You have to consider the things that you allow yourself to be attached to, and you have to make sure they represent the best version of you. Right? So, granted, we all want a bag. We all want a bag. We all want a bag. We all want a big one. But at the same token, if you think that I'm going on this show and let one of these young girls yank my motherfucking wig off and kick my motherfucking tooth in, and I ain't got no tooth, and I'm just there grinning and skinning for the bag, I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. So when you get older, you know, you have to really, 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 really assess what you are attached to. You know, and you can't keep making excuses of being attached to bullshit for the bag. Because really and truly, Tommie, and this is not even to be shady, but you're not even showing anything that would suggest you should put up with that bullshit. Like I can see if it's like, okay, girl, but I just bought an island over in Dubai. I'm lit, I'm paid. So, you know, I gotta, you know, it comes with the territory. You know, I'm paying on the back end because I'm getting served on the front end. Okay, cool. I ain't saying it's right, but we might be a little bit more inclined to be like, okay, bitch, well, she just bought an island in Dubai. It's lit. Like, girl, Tommie, you ain't showed me nothing. You ain't showed me nothing. The only thing they showed was you being drunk and belligerent, and it looks way worse on you because you're older. Way worse on you because you're older. You look very bullyish on the show. You look very cool-faced. God forgive me. God forgive me. Because I do not want to insinuate that you are on anything, but sometimes your facial expressions and a lot of the footage can come across that you're under the influence of something else other than reefer and alcohol. I'm sorry, Tommie. You real, my dear. So, yeah, I think you should go. I think Natalie. Y'all tell me what's that white girl name. Y'all tell me what's that white girl name. Cause see, I didn't watch. This is Baddies West. I didn't watch Baddies South. What's that white girl name? What is that white girl's name? If I was that girl, because you know what I saw with that, and it hurt me. It hurt me, right? I saw a old, long chin, fucking Jafar from Aladdin looking bitch take advantage of a person who they knew was only benefiting from them. So they use that. Natalie, the way Zeus would have had to call the National Guard to peel me off your chin would have been illegal in every state in the United States. You ugly, bad skin bitch. The nerve. I cried with the poor girl. I was like, no, why would you do that? And she just did, even at one point, like she was crying. She was like, girl, I don't want to discuss it. It's gonna rile me up again. It's gonna rile me up again. So anyway, those are those girls. I like that white girl. Again, I didn't see her in Baddies South. So I don't know if she getting something back that she deserved. I cannot say. I did not see her there. Even Rolly, that's why I said I like Rolly personality, because Rolly says that ain't your fucking friend. Look how she do you. That's not your friend. You need to be told that shit. And you keep, you know, your chin keep buttoning on shit. That's why she couldn't fight you back. She couldn't see your chin in the fucking way. Girl, let God, let me not talk about this girl's skin, and let me talk about her skin and her chin, her skin and her fucking chin. I'm over Natalie, and I'm over Zeus too, because y'all from good girl. You know what? I'm gonna put up a picture of Jafar from Aladdin. That is who Natalie Nunn Chin is. Girl, move. You get girl. Then you gonna do all of that because you knew you didn't want no smoke with Rock. Because see, Rock, one thing about Rock. Now, Rock, I'm gonna tell you what I would do. If I was them, right? This how I would play it. From when I walked on the show, I'd have been acting like I was a little cool and shit in the beginning. As soon as Rock would have came on the scene, I'd have rocked it off with her first. So she'd have been like, bitch, I ain't doing nothing to you. I know, let me just get in the clear early on. You're going to leave me alone the rest of the season because you know I'm willing to dive. You know? because Rock ain't for play. If Rock would have grabbed hold of Natalie chin, that bottom part, that anchor, girl, let me not talk about this lady chin. I'm already over an hour. Listen, y'all, listen. Okay, so that's what I'm watching. They said Love and Marriage Huntsville came back last week. I didn't even know it was coming back. Am I going to tune in? I did like it, but Martell, yeah, God, okay, so I'm watching. This is what we're going to talk about next time I go live. We're going to talk about, because y'all said y'all going to watch Real Housewives of Miami. Stop. They so glamorous and fly. I love them. Alexia, go see Alexia, because she mad fly. Lisa, you know what it was with Lisa? Lisa had a fly-ass house, like Lisa, Lenny wife, but they said Lenny clipped her for the model. But the only thing with Lisa kept putting on them cheap pieces. She kept putting them cheap pieces. Listen, Alexia is not here to play with these hoes, girl. Good bags, good shoes, good ride, good crib. Like, that's what I'm into. I want to see that. I'm not watching Housewives no more. I'm not watching these fashion over dresses. I'm not watching these wigs that look like they got done on Sutter. I'm not going to do that. I watch reality TV to see all the shit I don't have so I could aspire to get it. Not what I could do myself. I'm looking at Kandi here on the Xscape and the Xscape and SWV. Did you see Kandi here in the confessionals? Kandi. I know you fucking like. Listen. Okay. Listen. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back as much as I can be. Like I said, do me a favor. When this is over, like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Heavy on the share, right? Let the folks know I'm back. I'm not back to social media yet, but I'll be soon. Give me some time. I just need to still focus and do the things I need to do, but I should be back soon, okay? I'm about to, like I said, the book from the book club is called It Ends With Us. Colleen Hoover. She writes really good books, really, really good books. So, if you want to check her out, I love the last book we read by her, and I'm loving this book. So check her out. I'm going to tune back in with the shows. What I might do is do it weekly and just give a small recap of each show instead of reviewing one show at a time, because that stresses me out too much. And you guys can let me know what shows you're watching. Melissa already knows this, but let me tell the rest of the chat. Listen, okay, this is how I view the shows I watch. Don't come to me talk about, oh, girl, I got a drug dealing show with a leader of the cartel, and like Snowfall, right? Nobody in Snowfall is attractive to me. Not one person. So therefore, every time Snowfall comes on with Frankie or Larry or what's his name? That the main man that go with Lori Harvey now. I turn the other way. I don't like the mini afros. I don't like where's your facial hair. I'm not into, nobody on here is attractive. So even though, because people say, oh, you watch Power, it's about drugs. Yeah, but it's also about drip. You seen Reek Fendi coat? That ombre trench Fendi gray coat that Tariq had on was mean. That's why I'm watching the drip. It ain't just about the drug cartel. But when you telling me that Frankie, what is it, Franklin? Him, that person, he looks crazy. The women on there look crazy. Uncle Clifford was on. I don't want to see them type of people. You have to show me attractive people. If you want me to watch something, you got to show me drip. You got to show me a love story, and you got to show me white people. Listen, I don't care who judge me. That's how I watch my TV shows, okay? And I get turned off if I don't see one of the four, if not all of the four. I don't watch no Snowfall. I'm not, for what? Uncle fucking Clifford was. That's why I started watching B-Valley. I don't, what is this? Nobody here look, you know what? But let me tell you what I am going to watch that I need for y'all to tune in. I got to see what's going on. I'm going to catch the R. Kelly documentary and curse the TV out and let y'all know what happened in case y'all don't watch, but I still tell y'all who hard I heal. And Bad Boys. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all miss Bad Boys of LA or the Zeus Network, I'm not even asking. At this point, I'm begging. Please go back and watch that season. When I tell you, anytime I want to get a good knockdown, cry, can't breathe, holding the side of my stomach, I go watch Bad Boys LA. They're about to drop another Bad Boys. Please, please, I'm begging y'all, please go watch. Because if you want to really cry tears, I mean hollering, you have to watch that show. These people need help. But again, it's all in good fun, right? Like I said, let me know some shows y'all want me to watch. Again, let me give my criteria. Love story, good looking people, drip, white people. Listen, if it don't got none of that stuff, don't even recommend it to me. Melissa, what are you telling me to watch? Fucking the Queen of the South. This bony bitch, the head of the cartel. I don't give a you know what, child. Again, y'all heard the criteria. Love story, drip, white people. Listen. Okay? That's it. All right. So I love you guys. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you share it. Let folks know I'm back. I'm going to check out that R. Kelly thing and put y'all D for tomorrow. I love y'all guys. Oh, you see my shirt? My coworkers got it for me. It says, I don't do it for the income. I do it for the outcome, which is actually the truth, even though Helen Hearts can't make me rich. All right. So I see you guys in a few. Love you guys. It's Taco Tuesday. Pookie just got off because we're having seafood tacos. I'ma holla at y'all.